Alright, welcome back, guys, to episode 29 of 7327 Map Dev. Guys, it's actually been a while since I recorded this, solely because I'm working on it off camera as best as I can. I've been telling the beta testers some things, and I want to tell you guys as well. Um, I'm redoing most of the redstone on the map, because of 1.7. You're probably wondering, that's really foolish, that's pretty stupid of you, as you spent 5 months making the map, as that is almost gonna be 6, because after October, that's gonna be 6 months, because I started April, around April 4th, I think, I started my series. Um, so it's been a very long time, guys. I've been working on this map. Almost half a year of working on just this map, which is double the length of Ferocious Magma. Takes quite a while to work on a map, I'll tell you that, but it's very close to being done. Now, that kind of sounds really weird when I say I'm going over, well, I'm gonna switch, well, I'm gonna redo all the redstone. It kind of sounds weird that I'm saying it's almost done, but, all the hard parts of the making of the map is complete. It's a matter of making it less laggy, because, essentially all the redstone I have can be compacted so much that barely any redstone I really need in the map. Because I could spawn redstone blocks within the distance using command blocks. So that is how I'm basically gonna make the map, really. Like stuff like this, I could put somewhere else in a really dense redstone area, and press a button, and it would spawn a redstone block. It would be right behind, like just one command block. It will spawn it over there, and then over there, once it's spawned, we'll have a wire that despawns it, so it's like a short signal. It's just really, really a matter of how you make the redstone in your map. But essentially, 30 frames for me is pretty bad in the lobby. So I've got to work and help out everybody who's playing this map, so it's a very lag-free map of which I wanted it to be. So we're going to start out by actually randomizing the teams here. As you can see, we have randomized teams, teleport back to spawn, admin station, and what is this, right? Team selection. So that would be activating team selection when it's available. For now, we're going to go into team randomization just like that. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. So that's our randomizer right there. It's a pitched iron golem throw. So that's a way of shuffling. I have the shuffling effect going on here, and essentially just teleports you to either or. Only if you're in here, of course. Since it's going so much, I wish I could send a one tick to somehow, but it's got to be the length of this. So first gotta check. Yeah, sorry, my phone just was ringing. Okay, well guys, I've been working on this area. So what is this? The new randomization. This is very very sleek and simple. However, it's going to be combined with actually making the team selection as well. This is going to be the same room. They're both going to operate in the same room. This is why it's going to be a little bit more difficult. I just got a few lag spikes there. As you can see, this is part of the map, and there's so much going on actually in the background. Checking to see if I'm online, because every time I join, Reapism, the map creator joins you. So there's a lot of tweaking I need to do essentially. So hey guys, pardon me for all of that. Essentially, the randomization and all of this good stuff is going to be controlled by wireless redstone. So I will see you guys later. I'm going to work like a madman, and let's see how much I get done. Alright guys, so I got this little thing over here. Looks pretty cool, I'd have to say. So let's just take a look at the inside of it. This is the paradisitor one. You could see the rest of the room from this angle. If you look through here, you can see the other team to a certain degree. And you could also see what team you're on. And yeah, that's about it, really. So that's the new randomizing box. I might convert this to quartz as well, just so it matches. Um, quartz honestly does look really nice. I think it's one of my favorite blocks in the entire game. Quartz. It's just so difficult to get in survival. It's not difficult. It's just there's not enough of it. I wish like they removed like getting like add a mob that drops quartz or something like that, like so you could farm it. That would be amazing. But I don't see that happening. But essentially, that's all the randomizer is. It's very, very, very simple, as you can see. It's the exact same concept, but I compacted it a lot more. So now it's just teleporting a random player within there. So anywhere in there, it's just gonna teleport. So it doesn't matter where you are in there. This is a newer version. It doesn't matter where you are in here. It'll teleport you a random player within the area. So if I'm like right here, it'll teleport me first before the person right on the pressure plate. So it's even more random. So yeah, even more compact. Yeah, kind of like my old design that I made a few months ago on this map. Back to it essentially. So other than that, we have over here the places where the players wait when they're waiting to get selected, and essentially that's how it works right now. And yeah, so yeah, guys, I appreciate your time for now. I want to get even more work done on this, so excuse me while I do that. And the hard part of this is I have to determine who is pressing the button to get teleported to a certain cage. So if it's team 1 that pressed the button, then you'll have to go, or if it's team 2 or something like that. That's kind of the idea, but I need to thoroughly think about this, and I'll be right back. Yo, what up, guys? iReapism here, and I'm back with another segment. What's going on here? Oh, my frame rate is absolutely fine, actually. Now it's starting to tip a bit, but we're looking at a lot of ender crystals, and they keep counting. I don't know what's going on. You guys tell me. But oh, what is that? Hold up, let me go check. Summon ender crystal, huh? Okay, that's interesting. We'll stop that. The entity count stops at 88. Wow. We could say that we could also say that it's really cool. That's something we could say. Appreciate the beauty. Okay, alright. Keep it going. Oh boy. That's pretty cool, right? Now, well, again, I kind of like, went off topic, but what is my idea behind that? What am I possibly doing? So I could spawn ender crystals so easy in the map now with command blocks with a simple command of /summon. As you can see, that is so easy. I can replace those tildes. I'm just spawning it relevant to the command block, or relative to the command block. However, I could specify coordinates. I don't have to do this relative um, x and z coordinates. But it's pretty cool, right? That is actually really cool. Okay, so again, what am I gonna probably do with this? I don't know, to tell you the truth. I know I'm a letdown, but I really don't know. I thought it would be really fun to show you. Um, but it could appear somewhere over here, hint hint. Haha. Ah, what is this, huh? Maybe you have to destroy a few ender crystals to get Reaper mad in the same spot. Now we just saw that they individually blow up even though they're inside each other. So that could be the idea here. So yeah, guys, I've been working on Earth actually in between. I'm gonna show you that right now. Before I show you that, I think I haven't shown anyone this yet. This is the, how do I say? This is the character analogy. Or that's what it's called currently. I think I'm gonna change it, but it got really dark now. And I want to show you an effect. I've been working on this on live streams. So an effect I'm using in the map is this. This is how you'll see in this area. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. Now if we get to Nazareth over here, yeah, let's get in through, I don't know, this obsidian. Okay, so it's a new Nazareth room. I've been working on a lot actually. So here we go. I placed this all randomly. It's a lot more red here than, or more purple stained clay than here. There's a lot less than there was in the beginning. I could say that. And the idea here is we're gonna spawn Nazareth, and you're gonna have to kill Nazareth to get his armor. So the way, the idea here is essentially, I want to get rid of parkour for people who can't. If you're playing a PvP map, assuming that you should be able to PvP to get Nazareth. I don't exactly know if I'm gonna keep it that way because it'd be very hard to determine if the player died and all this stuff. I mean, there probably is ways, but I don't want to have too much redstone to do one specific thing. So I'm going to be working that during the time while I wait for other things. You probably noticed something else in the map that isn't this. This is the team randomization. I walked you through this in the beginning of this episode, but essentially, I'm redoing a lot of the redstone, so you could probably tell already that we don't have a potion lab anymore, and I'm contemplating if I should keep it or not, honestly. I really don't know. So, yeah, guys, yeah, it's being weird here with the loading. But as you can see, there's no potion lab. I don't know exactly if I want it or not anymore. I feel like certain classes should get certain effects. And that was the idea I had earlier. So just get rid of in-game things like that are really annoying to do. So yeah, it's really hard to remove and add stuff like that, especially like the potion lab, like how it's been in the beta test forever. It's really hard for me to make a decision, but I guess it's worth a try, like everything else I made in the map. So yeah, the gunship worked out pretty good. I'm happy about that. So yeah, guys, the gunship is a gunship, really. This is a lot different than those gunships, so you have to keep this in mind. This is the elite fleet, and over here are like old versions. So I might fix some of the things like that you see, like the redstone. Like so. I might just get rid of them completely. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Just been working a lot really on the map. And I wanted to talk to you guys about another thing that I really want to talk. I want to get this off my chest. Is that I keep forcing myself to work on this map. So I could get it done because it's been almost 5 months. The thing is, I really am starting to die out of making the map. Honestly, all of my creativity and ideas are starting to wither away, or I'm getting stuck on a very small thing, or stuff like that, and it really hurts the map making. Now, don't worry, I'm still working on it every day, but I'm not doing much as I used to. So the idea that I am proposing is if I am allowed to work on other maps, I'm trying to see what you guys would think about that, like work on other maps in the meantime as well. And the one pro with this is that it could boost creativity within this map. Because I feel like I'm so limited to a PvP map. And I want to build a CTM map and a Race for Wool map and an adventure map and a parkour map. I have 4 ideas for 4 different maps right now, and I really want to build them. But after saying all of that, I still want to hear your feedback. But I think I should just finish the map and then get working on those stuff. But take my time and do it really slow. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Anyways, love to hear. Anyways, so. I think that'll be about it for today's episode. Not much. I'll give you that. Not really industrial, but I was working on some things, so I did do quite a bit of things. So again, thank you for watching, guys. And I think I'm gonna do that potion idea. Like, I'll probably not give resistance. But I'll probably give speed 1 to maybe core or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, like resistance 1 to mark. It's really up to these things. And also, I'm doing that. I'm still want to do the idea with Nice Earth. If a Paradisor is next to Nice Earth, Paradisors will start taking damage. Nice Earth will be hurting them in that way. So you can't basically tell Nice Earth to fight your battles. If a Marauder is fighting a Paradisor and Nice Earth comes out of nowhere, Nice Earth coming to save the Paradisor is gonna kill the Paradisor. It's kind of like that. And I kind of want that because it's really, really annoying to have Nice Earth and a Paradisor hit you as a Marauder. I've heard this a lot from the beta testers. It's really annoying. It's almost impossible to win the battle. So yeah, guys, I think that would be amazing. And by within blocks, I mean like 10 blocks within. Like, it's a pretty strong distance. So you gotta be away from Nice Earth if you're a Paradisor. Nice Earth just does his own thing, essentially. So you don't want to mess with him. He doesn't want to mess with you because that's not gonna help you defend the Ender Crystal. So take care, guys. Want to hear feedback? Let me know if you have any ideas for the map, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out now.